At 44 years old, Nate Burleson continues to be one of the most recognizable faces on television, from his successful NFL career to becoming a polished and charismatic media personality. Nate has built a reputation for always looking sharp, staying professional, and keeping his public image squeaky clean. But recently, all of that took a surprising turn when fans were left completely stunned, and in some cases even horrified, over what many are calling his biggest fashion and grooming disaster yet: his hair. Yes, you heard that right. Nate Burleson's hair has become the hot topic online, and fans are absolutely losing their minds about it. For years, Nate has been admired for his smooth style, whether it was rocking clean fades during his playing days, or stepping into the television spotlight with a perfectly groomed look. His appearance has always matched his confidence. But at 44, it seems like he wanted to switch things up. Nate appeared on camera recently sporting a hairstyle that had fans doing a double take. And not in a good way. Instead of the neat, professional vibe viewers were used to, Nate's hair looked uneven, patchy, and to some people even unfinished. Social media immediately lit up with memes, jokes, and shocked reactions, and the situation quickly went viral. On Twitter, one fan wrote, "This cannot be Nate Burleson's barber. Somebody call 911, this is a crime scene." Another joked, "Nate looks like he tried to cut his own hair with the lights off." And while some viewers tried to defend him, saying that everyone has an off day, the majority agreed that this was a complete disaster. What made it even more surprising was that Nate has always been seen as someone who takes pride in his appearance, so fans were quick to question what exactly happened this time. Some speculated that maybe he was experimenting with a new style. Others suggested that he could have been dealing with thinning hair and trying out different techniques to cover it up. At 44, it wouldn't be unusual for a man to start showing signs of hair loss, but the way Nate's look was presented made it seem less like a style choice and more like an accident. That's why people were so quick to call it out, because it didn't match his usual standard. It's also important to note that when you're in the spotlight every day like Nate is, even the smallest changes to your appearance don't go unnoticed. Nate is on national television almost daily, and with millions of people, has days where they don't look their best. Everyone has gone to a barber or stylist and walked out disappointed at least once. For Nate, that moment just happened to take place under bright studio lights with cameras rolling. Some of his supporters urged fans to cut him some slack, reminding people that Nate is still a respected former athlete, an Emmy-winning broadcaster, and an all-around family man who doesn't deserve to be ridiculed over one bad haircut. Still, the story keeps gaining traction because it touches on something deeper: the pressure celebrities face to maintain a perfect image. Nate Burleson has built his career on talent and charm, but also on being polished and presentable. When that image takes a hit, even over something as simple as hair, people can't resist talking about it. It's the cost of being a public figure in the digital age. The fact that fans are dissecting his hairstyle as if it's breaking news says more about our culture than it does about Nate himself. So, what's Nate's response to all this? Interestingly, he hasn't directly addressed the backlash yet. Instead, he's continued to appear on air as usual, focusing on his work and ignoring the noise. Some fans think that's the best approach, that by not feeding into the negativity, Nate is showing confidence and resilience. Others, though, are hoping he acknowledges the situation with humour. After all, Nate is known for having a light-hearted personality, and cracking a joke about it could actually turn the situation around in his favour. Whether he responds or not, this hair disaster is unlikely to affect his career in any serious way. Nate Burleson has already proven himself as one of the most versatile and respected personalities in sports media and beyond. A bad haircut doesn't erase years of hard work, credibility, and respect. But what it does show is just how closely fans are paying attention to every detail of his appearance. If anything, it's a reminder to all public figures that when you live life in the spotlight, even the smallest change can spark the biggest reactions. At the end of the day, Nate Burleson's hair mishap might just become a funny footnote in his otherwise impressive career. Fans may have lost their minds over it, but chances are Nate will bounce back with an even sharper look next time. And when he does, the same people who clowned him will be quick to praise him again. That's the cycle of celebrity culture. What do you think?